Students, we're almost there. Welcome back, all right? Those of you in 9th and 10th grade, Wednesday is the day, okay? October 7th. It's important for you to know that October 7th, those of you that are in 9th and 10th grade, we will have the school open already at 6:30 in the morning for breakfast, all the way to 7:10 a.m. Classes begin at 7:20 in the morning and end at 2:20. Same thing for you, juniors and seniors, that'll be with us on October 9th. We are so anxious and so ready to see you, those of you that are coming physically to us. Now, we're going to have 3 lunches that day, so make sure that when you speak to your teachers upon arrival, we're going to do a whole extended period to go over some of the things that I'm going to talk to you about today. So, grab and go breakfast, that's going to be there for you, as well as a grab and go lunch and meeting all of the social distancing guidelines in the cafeteria as well as outside. It's so very important that you have your mask. It's so very important that you have your school uniforms. And it is so very important that you have your IDs. 9th graders, I know that you may not have your IDs yet, but you have done your virtual ID. All of you in 10th, 11th, and 12th, you also have access to the virtual ID through foxmar.com. Your teachers will talk to you about that as well. Make sure that you get that done. Remember, your virtual ID will work for lunches, it will work for the media center, it will also work as your pass when you scan a QR code from class to class when you need to use the restrooms or go see your student services counselor or an administrator, etc. So you've got to make sure that you have that available at all times, as well as the lanyard around your neck. Also, school closes at 3 p.m. I know that usually we love to have you here after hours, but because of the CDC guidelines, it's so important that at 3 p.m. you have to leave the building, okay? We've got to make sure that those of you that are in athletics, you will be going to your coaches and you will be supervised. If you're in band or dance and you have been allowed to stay, you will be with that teacher. So at all times, you must be supervised, and whether it's before school or it's after school, the CDC guidelines still apply. Please, we will make sure that we enforce that on a daily basis for your health and the health of your family. Additionally, it's also important that you bring your tablet on the first day and for all the days that you are coming. You have to charge that tablet like you do your phone, and I know you bring your phone charged every day. Charge it every day. You will also have charging stations throughout the school during lunches. You'll also have an ability to charge if you need to in certain class or all classrooms that have electrical outlets for you as well if need be. But the most important thing is that you keep that tablet off if you're not working with it. You will be using the Microsoft Teams for your assignments, and every teacher will have you on Microsoft Teams. You will not be on Zoom when you are here at the school, okay? The teacher will be on Zoom, and the teacher will direct the instruction through Zoom and their Promethean board. Now, something very important, something that we're not used to, but we need to adhere to: traffic flow. The entire school, besides having the signage for masks, the signage for washing your hands and cleanliness, and making sure that we're abiding by all the CDC guidelines, there's traffic flow. There are staircases that go up only, and there are staircases that go down only. And there are directional hallways that only go east or west, or north or south. You will see that very clearly. It will be on the hallways, and your teachers will explain that just like they do a fire drill. So please be attentive to that. Please adhere to that as well. That is for your safety again, for the safety of your family and the safety of all. Restrooms will also be limited. We do not want a number of people inside a restroom at one time. So restrooms will be limited and few restrooms will be open. So we're going to make sure that that is also monitored and that you are okay so that we can clean those restrooms and have everything up and ready for you. Elevators, if you need an elevator and you have an elevator key, only 2 per person in the elevator. That's also very important. So please make sure that you adhere to that. Tardy policies. as you know, 10th, 11th, and 12th, and 9th graders coming in, it's very important to be here on time. Very important to get here way before 7:20 so that you will be in your class sitting at a desk when the bell rings. As you know, many of you that have been here before, we use the Hero application and software program. That is how we track your tardies. That's how we track any disciplinary action that may come from that, whether it's detentions or Saturday schools. So it's important that every single one of you also download the Hero app. And your teachers will also be talking to you about that. So make sure that you have that ready. These are just some simple tips, okay, as you begin to transition back to school. We miss you. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait to have you in classes. I know the teachers are excited. I know the staff is excited. And I know our juniors and seniors are equally excited to wear their J's and wear their crowns and sport their upperclassmanship as well. And you, 9th and 10th graders, we are so proud of you and that you are Falcons also. Thank you and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We expect you next week.